Hello, Anti-Caffeine Crafts here. I'm going to do a short tutorial on how to make your own chipboard stickers. This is a chipboard sticker sheet that I got that was factory made. What I make don't come out quite like this, but if you can see, what I really like about the factory made chipboard is that, am I getting too close? Is that it kind of, the image kind of curls over onto the nice thick chipboard, and this really marries your chipboard sticker to the layout that you're creating, whatever project you're creating. And so I'm going to try to copy that effect. This is in two parts because I only have about 10 minutes on my phone. So what you're going to need is going to be a glue, any type of glue, some glossy accents or similar effect liquid. This is Royal Coat Dimensional Magic, same thing as glossy accents. You're going to need scissors. You're going to need chipboard. Now I prefer the thick chipboard as opposed to this really thin chipboard. I apologize for the blur on my screen. I've got to get a new, on the left hand side of my screen, I've got to get a new phone cover, or this cover. This chipboard is from Dusty Attic. I couldn't find my regular thick chipboard that wasn't already cut out, but that's okay. There's plenty of space on here to glue and cut, so you can just use what you have at hand. And the first thing you're going to need to do is fussy cut an image. I fussy cut this one from this paper pad, which was a Michael's Hot Buy paper pad. It did not come, there were no chipboard stickers available. So I really want to make my own chipboard to create some embellishments so that I can have something to work with this paper pad. So this was one of the little items that I fussy cut. And then the first thing you're going to do is real simple. You're just going to glue it onto your chipboard. Now I have found through experience that it helps to have a little bit of space. So like I probably would, maybe I could get a smaller one on here, but if you're going to cut, you need a little bit of space around the element to cut it. So I'm just going to add some glue on the back here. This is the only glue stick I have ever found that actually works. It's Pioneer Photo Glue Stick, acid free, and it really does stick. So I'm going to go ahead and stick that onto my chipboard. Now here is the first trick. First trick is that you're going to want to cut beneath the paper. You're going to cut beneath your image and at an angle. So this is how I would normally cut it, like this. I'm going to put my scissors at an angle, as you can see. And I'm going to cut just beneath the border of the, you can see that? I'm cutting just beneath the border of this. So instead of cutting around it, I'm going to cut beneath it. And this way you can fold over your paper and kind of have the image cover part of the side of the actual chipboard, so that your chipboard sticker marries to your paper better. So I'm going to go ahead and cut underneath this, cut on an angle beneath this again, and I think one more time. Now this thicker chipboard is harder to cut. You could, if you were real persnickety, you could get a ruler and, you know, try to, or a pencil and try to make an outline. I cut just underneath the outline, and that way you'd probably get a more even image. But then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to push this over. You see, so here's the side I haven't pushed over. You can see the chipboard underneath there. Here's the side, let's see, where is it? Here's the side I have pushed over. So it covers the side of the chipboard. I'm going to keep pushing that over, and it's not going to be 100% even, but it's going to still kind of give that professional look just a little bit. And I think I cut a little too far on the top here, but that's okay. Again, if you wanted to be real even, you could draw a line underneath. So there is my little chipboard. Oh, I should show you the finished product too before we get too much further into there. I have ones that I did better that weren't on camera. But this is what it's going to look like when it's finished. So again, you can't really tell that there are, trying to get it to focus. You can't really tell. There we go. Then you can kind of see it better. But anyway, they turn out really pretty. So then let's see, the next step is after you fold your corners over, you're going to set it down on something that you don't mind getting dirty. I'm just going to put it on this white part so we can see it. And then you're going to take your glossy accents. I think these need to be shaken up. And you're going to cover the top of this. And a trick that I have learned is not to like pounce it on there, but put a big gooey glob of it on there, and then hold this over to the side and let it kind of move. And that way you get a nice, really thick coverage. And then sometimes you'll need to add a little bit more. You can just kind of tilt the paper and let it, I don't know if you can see that, but it's kind of like, there you go. It's moving. And you want it on nice and thick. It does use up a lot of the glossy accents. Then if you run into a bubble like I just did, let's see if I can show you the bubble. I'm gonna have to go to part 2 real soon here. But you see the bubble, just pop it with your finger. Oh, there we go. Now the bubble's gone. So then once you have your glossy accents all on, sometimes it takes a couple of, you're going to want to lay it in a flat place and let it dry. And yeah, just let it dry for about 3 hours. And then when you're done, you have, here's some other ones that I did. This little guy, the camera isn't showing it really well. It looks a lot better in person. This one, yeah, so that's my little tutorial for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much. Bye.